Hello, hello. Good day, and welcome to this month's Meme2Earn community Fireplace, where we kick back, chat about memes, meme to earn, meme of the day, tips, crypto, markets, and anything else, as well as answer any community questions. And last but not least, we'll burn some tips. So let's get this thing started. How are you guys doing today?
Uh, Fine.
Everyone,
Everyone's fine. I decided that everyone is fine.
I'm preparing the meme of the day right now.
I think it's like really
start with a joke regarding that.
okay.
How is
yeah,
everyone doing? So there is three philosophers on a plane, and Stuart asks, "Do you three want a bear?" And the first one says, "That depends," and the second one says, "That depends," and the third one says, "Yes."
I know the answer.
It's not a joke. Maybe it's a riddle more than a joke.
Riddle, yeah.
Do you guys know why the two first said maybe?
For a beer?
Yeah. The steward asks, "Do you three guys want a bear? Want a bear?"
No, tell us.
Yeah, it's
Easy.
because yeah, it's because they don't know yet if everyone wants a bear. So the two first has to say maybe when the last one he can answer for everyone that they are that they want a bear. So it's the same here. How is everyone? Well,
How
Odd
is
can't
everyone?
really answer that one. So he has to say, I don't know yet. And
Nice.
I'm fine at least.
Okay.
I like that one.
But I need to talk about something because it's been like this huge thing in newspapers here in Norway, and it's
yeah.
all these memes that's been created about this about this submarine, because some people find it really dirty, and I kind of feel it when I see all these memes and I laugh about them because it's people that have died down there.
Yeah.
But like we have a lot of them, those memes on Meme2Earn.
Right. That's
They
true.
wanted some nice action and they got it, sadly.
Yeah.
But I think the whole situation just lends itself to comedy, right? Because it's crazy. And
Like some rich dudes in a submarine that they can't find, and now they're spending
Running with the
like millions
Logitech
of dollars.
controller.
Meanwhile, like hundreds of people lost at sea in a boat out in the Dead Sea or something. That they didn't spend millions of dollars to go find those folks. So,
Yeah, the people trying to leave Turkey are dying every day, and nobody does anything.
Right.
There's a little funny factor in rich people. It doesn't matter if they die or not. If they die, people laugh about them, and if they get lost, people spend millions to find them back. But everything happens to the poor, sadly.
Yeah.
This does give me kind of like an idea though, like we have meme contests for projects and, for people soon, like individuals. We also have meme of the day where like every day we have a contest about a trending topic in the news that day. But maybe we should also have like meme of the week or meme of the month, which is like kind of like an ongoing contest for that week or for that month. For example, this month could be the submarine because it's like ongoing memes or something that's like kind of ongoing in the news. The same thing could be about, I don't know, anything that's ongoing, like the like soccer championship week or whatever. Um, Maybe we could add that to the
Yeah,
list.
longer competition basically that you run it
Yeah,
for a week or a month or
yeah, that could be
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I think like for some themes, I think that's like you say the World Cup in soccer, then you don't want to run that for a day because the World Cup lasts 2 weeks.
Exactly. Yeah, and then we could actually have more sponsors too, because we'd have meme of the day as well as like meme of the week or meme of the month.
Yeah, it's possible in the future, but you can also revisit some of the news, and like if there's a big championship, you could make it about the matches those days, and you can still have a meme of the day. And now that the submarine has been found, then you could do something more about it. I'm not sure. You could also have this.
How have they found it?
Haven't they found a lot of parts? Different parts, I think. But that's also with the memes. I get some of my news from memes and from other sites, and I saw some picture of a PlayStation controller, the Logitech controller at the bottom of the sea, but maybe that was fake, and maybe I didn't read that in the newspaper. I just saw that on a meme, so maybe I get a lot of misinformation.
Yeah, I would guess so.
That's true.
I don't expect they will find any bodies, because that's just
They're
not
eaten.
possible, right?
Yeah, I spoke with like a diver. He's a rescue diver, and he said if he's going down to like rescue someone that's been in the sea for more than 24 hours, he always like figures out how they lay and then goes behind them, so we don't have to see their face because their eyes and everything are like eaten out from crabs.
Yeah, but I think
Yes.
also if that submarine imploded,
Yeah,
They would be
there's not
like
much of a human.
disintegrated.
Yeah.
Like pressure cooker, sadly.
Yes, but I'm not sure about. Yeah, maybe we can have a meme of the week, a meme of the month, or maybe it could be that it could be tied to an event. So it doesn't have to be of the week, but it could be a longer ongoing one. So if there is a national or a World Cup of some sort, it could be from the start of that World Cup to the end of that World Cup or something. And for bigger news, it could be just that we set the date for a longer time, maybe, and set the price.
Maybe we could reach out to our friends and find specific projects to sponsor that event. So it could be like World Cup sponsored by Flamingo, that kind of thing. Could be cool.
Yeah, hopefully we'll have more of those contests going all the time. That's tied to events that sponsors want. But yeah, it's kind of different when you just are a sponsor for maybe a World Cup or something, rather than something specific to your project. And because I guess we'll see most of that type of contests where the project is advertising something, and that's the topic.
Yeah. Speaking of events, how was Web3 Berlin? I know you guys were there, kind of teaching folks about Meme2Earn and all that. So how'd that go?
Well, the visitor count was kind of disappointing. It was, just to take the bad first, it was kind of an inexperienced team, I would say, that was hosting the event. So they weren't able to market enough to the potential visitors, maybe in and around Germany and Berlin and Europe in general. So the visitor count was low. Was also bad timing in the market, I guess. I'm not sure how many would have shown if the marketing was better either way. But there were a lot of cool projects there. And from a business to business perspective, we made a lot of good connections, especially for Meme2Earn, where it's possible for projects, especially in crypto, to leverage our site and our service. So there's some cool stuff in the making, because we went to Web3 Berlin, and we had a good time. It was fun being there representing both Flamingo and Meme2Earn. All in all, we made it into a positive event, and I think everyone who was there viewed Flamingo and Meme2Earn with positive eyes, and us as team members.
That's
you
awesome.
have any more to add, Odd?
No, I think that like summing it up, it was. I think we made the best of it when we had this after party for Flamingo and Meme2Earn. We connected with a really large project that we're talking to about having a meme contest as well. I think that will be really huge if we get that one. Then I would say from Meme2Earn perspective that everything was worth it. Yeah, it was a good time coming out there. But like every time I go to these things, crypto crashes. So from now on, I I should stay away.
You have the bad luck.
Basically, yeah, all events I've been going to, like crypto has taken a nosedive every time. And when we woke up on Saturday, I think it was like down 20% or something.
Yeah. We
55.
had to maintain our loans.
Yeah.
I guess everyone had to.
Next time you have an event you have to go to, just short right before you go.
Or yeah. I think that would make sense.
Yeah.
I
But
think, yeah.
But it also recovered now to was it could you say a higher low compared to the all-time high? But now it's higher, so maybe it's a good thing also. We just have to wait a couple of weeks, and then it's back up again. So maybe it's good. It's just
So
a temporary.
short before going to event and long after.
Yes, exactly.
That's a good trading strategy.
Yeah, the bigger the event, the more to short.
Yeah. I always do 100x. Yeah, always.
Living on the edge.
Yeah.
Speaking of longing and 100x and all that, maybe we should discuss recent listing on the DEX 03 swap. That's a pretty big deal because now users can trade tips, our token, between hundreds of other tokens on 03 swap. So, for example, you can trade tips to like USDT on MEXC. You can trade it between like 25 tokens on Flamingo, but on 03 swap, because they're bridged to like 14 different EVM chains, you can swap it between hundreds of other tokens now. So it's a pretty big deal, and it should bring some more volume to Flamingo as well. So the team's been super excited about that.
Yeah. And also the ongoing contest. I think like Minimize, it's also a really big project. Being able to land these outside projects, that's a huge win. Seeing that more and more outside projects outside of Neo are joining us for meme competitions. It's like, everything that we work for every day is starting to like show that it's the right path.
Yep. But also with these outside projects, regarding that we talked to a big potential sponsor / project on Web3 Berlin. I also noticed, like, showing the page to people on Web3 Berlin. Of course, a lot of people laughed and think it was funny and wanted to sign up, but they didn't have Twitter, and that seemed that was like the case with a lot of people. So I always think that there is a crypto Twitter, and because of that, everyone who's into crypto has a Twitter account. So I suspect like everyone on that event had a Twitter account. But that wasn't really the case. A lot of people also use Telegram. And of course, a lot of people use Discord. But as far as I know, there's no social login with Discord. So we've been thinking about also adding more ways to log in. But then for users to participate in contests, we would require them to make a Twitter account so that we have this ability for people to post their memes on the trending topics or on the topics on Twitter, so that the accounts and the sponsors actually get some traction on.
We talked about this last week, and it's good that you bring it up because it's like we had this approach where the user base was one, or basically the same user that made memes and consumed memes, but then we like, no, there are two different users there. We have meme creators, and they would still require a Twitter account because basically we're a marketing product that utilizes Twitter to get exposure. But then we have meme consumers, and consumers don't need a Twitter account because they're not sharing. Maybe they're sharing on Telegram, on Reddit, or stuff like that, but it should be easy for them to make an account with their social login from whatever application they use. But then we don't require Twitter, as you say, because that's only for meme creators.
Right.
And I think also some features I like with other meme sites is the ability to upvote or save, so that you can see the post that you have upvoted or favorite, so that later when you're with a friend, you can show them, look at this funny meme, and then you go to your saved memes and you show it. So
Yeah.
that's also use case where the user doesn't really need that Twitter handle; they just need to log in to be able to save some data and also earn a little bit. You can consume to earn and do these other tasks. You can comment on memes without creating memes or participating in contests. So there's a lot of stuff you can actually do without having that Twitter handle.
You can also, let's say it could be like an exponential type of deal. So like someone without Twitter might not be able to join unless we add like a Telegram sign on or whatnot. Let's say a user with Telegram does create an account, signs in, sees that they can refer friends. They refer friends who do have Twitter and start competing in contests and whatnot. So
Yeah.
I think
Or
it's a
they
good
make a Twitter to compete in contests. So it's like I think it's dumb if we exclude the consumers, because we want the consumers as well as we want the producers, basically.
Yeah. Yep,
Yeah.
exactly.
So that is coming with some new type of logins, so people can make accounts without requiring a Twitter account.
Yeah, we're thinking of 3 types right now. That's to log in with Telegram, Twitter, and email and password. So that's always an option for everyone. There is a possibility to add other type of social logon, and I don't really think it matters at this point. The only thing is that we would require Twitter to be able to participate in contests, because that's the product we're selling to the business partners of Meme2Earn, that it gets traction on specifically on Twitter. It's hard to measure everywhere else if it's supposed to go viral or shared. There's the possibility of like Facebook and Instagram as well, but that makes it hard to monitor, not niche. There is a crypto Twitter. I'm not sure there's a crypto Instagram. So and usually now we have the crypto project, even though they're not neo-native, they're usually crypto. So once we start to get projects that's maybe not crypto, I think that's further down the line when Meme2Earn has grown to 1 million users or something. Yeah, then it makes sense to not require Twitter, maybe.
Yeah, we started
because
with the Neo circle, and now that we're expanding past Neo into other cryptocurrencies, the next wave will be into other companies and projects outside of crypto.
Yeah,
that'll be awesome. Yeah.
And when you have 1 million consumers, then basically your platform is the place you want to trend, not on Twitter. So
that's true.
Yeah, so that's like now we're just like having a product that depends on Twitter for exposure, but the day we have the users on Meme2Earn, it don't require the same amount of outside social media, because then you basically have all the consumers on your page already. So the sponsors and contests get the publicity on Meme2Earn.
Yep.
We have one in the audience on the question.
I just invited 1DAG up to the stage to speak. If you want to accept that invite, on up. If not, then that's okay too.
Yeah, until he joins, I just want to ask, have we teased or shared any information about the new ways of making contests?
Ooh, only to OGs so far.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. And in the tips listing on O3, I gave a 1-sentence kind of spill the beans to credit system. Didn't go into what that is at all. So we could talk about it a little bit, but maybe not give all the details yet.
Yeah, so you talked about the credit system that replaces the need for buying tokens on a central exchange to be able to advertise with Meme2Earn and getting the tips token that was necessary before. So there is coming something that will also help make it easier to create contests for advertisers, and that will also help add some buying pressure on tips. So there is the introduction of the credit system that you've been writing about, and that's not to have like a separate token, but or
Stable
it's
token, basically.
yeah, it's
Kind
not
of
to have a separate token
medium
to have another like raising funds, but it's a way to make it easier for the business end of Meme2Earn to create contents and still have buying pressure on tips. And I think that's a good thing for tips on long term.
Can you explain the buy pressure of tips a little bit?
Yeah, because hopefully it becomes easier to buy contests or ads on the site. And more advertisers and projects join Meme2Earn. And we're not introducing something to be like in parallel with tips. We are introducing something, the credit system, only to make it easier. So that's maybe as much as I can say without spilling the beans. So
Yeah, I hear you.
yeah. So people don't have to be afraid that we're introducing like a second token and tips won't have value anymore. It's the opposite. It's created to give tips more value with
Yeah, but
being easier.
it's not a token in a sense as well. It's just a credit on the page, so you can get to make contests or buy ads with. So it's not like a token. You can't take it to Flamingo. You can't do anything, but it's a credit that you can use to buy ads or contests.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
This will
supposed to be revenue for the whole project and not only us. So maybe that's what I'm hinting at.
Yeah, and this we're looking at launching hopefully sometime around next month.
Yep.
Cool. So those who joined, you get the kind of first free pass at hearing about, all the upcoming goodies that we've got in store for you in July, where, if you didn't join the Fireplace, you wouldn't have heard it. So you heard it here, folks. Here first, folks.
Yes.
Credit system on the way.
All right. So the guy didn't want to come up on stage, but maybe someone else want to. Just raise your hand and join us if you want to. We're also burning some nudes, not nudes, tips. Oh my god, that's gonna take a long time before I start saying tips. I felt I've been good solo. Yeah, it's an homage to where it all started.
Every time I see nude laser, it makes me think nudes.
Yes.
I'll never forget.
So we had this burn multiplier for each visitor or listener on the event. Do you guys remember how much that was per head?
I believe it was 50 billion. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3.5 billion. 350 billion.
So
Seven
okay,
audience
so
members.
are we counting every one of the audience members now, including Sam and Gerald? And times 7, 350, yes. And I'll add that to the pending burnt nudes or nudes to be burnt. That's about 221 billion.
You could always round up to 500 billion.
Yes. That would be rounding down then.
Would it?
If you're thinking in total or users from site?
I was thinking audience members. But since we've had a few others who have kind of joined and fallen off, like maybe we should round up to 500 billion. Not per user, but in total.
In total. So, I just spilled some soda. Be right back, guys.
I heard a funny joke yesterday. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
It's like this. It's short. Let's see. I used to do the hokey pokey. Then I turned myself around. Oh, it's funny, right? It's kind of like a recovery joke.
I don't think I understood it at all.
It's kind of like, I used to drink, but then I turned myself around. Like maybe it's like
yes.
thing, but yeah.
You spilled
Very
it.
Yeah.
So yeah, what I was saying is it's about 220 billion pending to be burned from the site usage, and then there's 350 billion to burn because of the audience attendance.
Oh, I
And
see what you're saying.
Yeah, that sums up to 571 billion. So if we're rounding up, we should round up to 700 or 600 billion.
Yeah, let's do it. 600 billion sounds great.
600 billion it is. And that's about $170. That's good.
Nice.
So
600
you guys
billion.
just chat, and I'll do all the technical mumbo jumbo in between. And
Don't
Yeah.
forget that
Yeah.
the black hole address or the other address issue.
No, not the black hole address. You have to use the contract. You have to burn it.
that's odds line.
Yeah. Why are you stealing my stuff?
Yeah.
So what am I bringing to this now?
Nothing. You could just
Nothing.
emote. I think Saltarov is slowly replacing you, Mr. Google.
Yeah,
No,
I
that's
think
Be
so.
careful.
Yeah.
At least
This
the
is
black
like
hole doesn't
I've been
seem-
looking forward to this moment for a month now, and you like took it away from me.
It's like the one thing you do.
It's the only
Remind-
thing I have.
At least the black hole doesn't sound as dirty as it did when we were nudes.
That's true. It should have been called the glory hole.
Oh God.
All right, be right back, guys, and I'll have a transaction ID ready at some point.
Zatarov, how's all the meme of the days been going?
It's active now, and I'm going to announce it in Discord in less than 1 minute.
Oh, I didn't mean like just specifically today's. I just meant like in general. How's all the contests been going? Pretty good?
Yeah, it's going pretty good, and this Russia war thing, the last news, the Wagner news thing.
Yeah.
I saw one. I was just checking some funny memes, and I saw one user got 1,100 views with a single tweet.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Nice.
That's what we're
that's
aiming
incredible.
for. That's what we're looking for.
Yeah, it's like some
Start
days
viral.
it seems kind of low, but sometimes you hit the jackpot, and in a single day you get more than 10,000 views. That's really nice.
It's just another reason to, participate in meme of the day. Not only you win, $21 per user per day, $420 a week, but also, by participating, and basically you're leaving it up to us to track the trends and to suggest the good hashtags for your tweets. And then all you have to do is, follow the rules, and next thing you know, your tweets can be trending. Your
Yeah,
tweets
but
can
not
be
just
going viral.
trending, but like it's really funny with Meme2Earn because we're all in the same boat. It's not like a user that has tips on their account will get more money if we get more users to the site, more people making memes. So if you just make a meme and share it, and like you don't even have to win anything, but if you make something and you share it, we will grow, the community will grow, and the project will grow. And it's so early, so everyone that's here now has a lot of tips. So if
Yeah.
we can grow and everyone helps us grow, it will help everyone here, including yourself. So basically, you're just helping yourself. That should be an incentive to do something instead of helping, of course, others.
Speaking of which, maybe it's a good time to talk a little bit about our new ambassador program.
Yeah.
We launched an ambassador program this month where anyone can join the ambassador program and start doing exactly what Mr. Google was just saying, like sharing the memes, posting on different social media channels, maybe making YouTube videos, maybe making like TikTok videos, making just like images and sharing those around, or retweeting our tweets, just all of the above, and then post what you've been up to in our ambassador channel on our Discord. And at the end of each month, we're going to reward $420 split amongst, you know, the best of the best ambassadors of each month. So we'll do $420 for June, 420 up to $420 for July, so on and so forth. So if you're looking to, you know, earn a little extra bonus and tips every month, then that's a real good way to do it. Just share the platform, help the platform grow, help out new users who are like, you know, in the Telegram or in Discord, asking questions. Even simple things like using the platform more, upvoting the memes you like more, making more comments, things like that. And just like, you know, drop a line in the ambassador channel like, hey, I've been like adding like a bunch of comments to the site, you know, every day or every week or whatnot. Like every little thing helps, and it'll all be taken into consideration when we're giving the ambassador rewards every month. So yeah, we're super pumped about that, and I see a lot of action happening in the ambassador channel, especially between like a few users so far. So yeah.
Yeah, and I think like it's going to be people that actually have or make an impact. One thing is just tweeting something to yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course it's better than doing nothing. You're trying something, but like maybe then you should rather go on Reddit and post something, because your audience on Twitter isn't big, so your impact as an ambassador isn't big.
Exactly.
What we want from an ambassador is someone that like has a big impact, that helps out the platform. So it's like we can give you some economical support for helping Meme2Earn grow, but then you have to help it grow. It doesn't help if you just like stand in a corner screaming Meme2Earn.com.
Yeah, to nobody. Yeah. The more followers you have, the better. Or like Mr. Google said, like maybe platforms that don't require followers, like Reddit or what are some other platforms that don't require like a specific following? I'm trying to think. Maybe like forums, different forums like Bitcoin.
Yeah, you have forums. You have so it's more like just making something good out of Meme2Earn to people around you. It can be like getting 50 friends when you're having a FIFA party or something to sign up, and like documenting that you're doing that. That's a good ambassador. An ambassador is a guy that sits on the bus and say, hey, do you like funny memes? Yeah, I do. Okay, look at this page. Like I do every time I'm out flying, I do that to the person next to me.
I have some leftover Meme2Earn business cards from Consensus that I just like hand out whenever I'm out, because it's a good way to like start conversations with people too, and not have as much of like a boring day. If you're just like you said, sitting on like a boring bus ride, you can just be like, hey, and pass out some of these Meme2Earn business cards, and like boom, everyone's suddenly talking about memes and like what Meme2Earn about is about, and like what the trending topics in the news are about that people have been memeing about and all that. So
yeah, and also just like looking at memes. Like we had a conversation with a pretty huge project, and basically what we did together was just looking at memes on Meme2Earn, and like the president or whatever we should call him laughed and had a really good time. We talked about how this marketing Web3 marketing works, and he was like, that's brilliant.
yeah.
He really liked the idea of using memes as your marketing platform instead of regular ads, because people are so used to regular ads now that you just block them. You don't need an ad blocker anymore. You just block them, basically.
In your head.
Yeah.
Yep.
But still, like a funny commercial, I think like this isn't something new, because for Super Bowl and stuff like that, or commercials that are like on the edge of what's legal, but they are like super funny, those are the commercials people remember.
Yeah, I
Yep.
know some people who don't even like football will watch the Super Bowl here just for the funny commercials. You're absolutely
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
I think that's the best way to maybe be an ambassador as well. Not the best way, but a way is to just make someone laugh by showing Meme2Earn. And if that's true, like sharing on Twitter, that might be your thing, but maybe in a forum, as you say, or having that FIFA party or another party where you document you sharing the site, just people laughing from it, because then you have given some value to people. And I think people would want more of that. And also with projects that maybe sign up to be sponsors, if they laugh from the memes and think it's a good time to be on the meme, why won't they want to associate their project with that good time? So maybe it just all comes down to just sharing the site in any type of way you can, and from there the product should be good enough to sell itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always easier to sell good feelings. It's super easy to sell good feelings. I always say that to people when they're like outside of the store. People are like Save the Children and Red Cross and stuff like that. And I try to tell them like, sell me good feelings instead of like giving me a bad conscience.
Mm.
Say, how would you feel if you could help 3 children survive? Ah, that would make me feel good. Like, you're a good person. You should do that. Instead of like, do you know how many kids die every day? It's hard. It's like, no, and I don't want to know because it feels too big for me to do anything about it.
I had a great day so far, but not anymore.
Yeah.
But there is an opposite side of that. So like you said, would you like to know the feeling of helping save a child? And that's the different. Like in the context of Meme2Earn, it's not that polar opposite, but you have like Meme2Earn to earn money, and then you have just having a good time and laughing. And I think it's a harder sell to convince you that you're able to earn so much money from making memes than it is to convince you that you can have a good time looking at memes.
Yeah.
And join a community that's full of people who have all their attention centered around humor, I would say.
Yeah.
Because memes are usually funny. There's not any good memes, in my opinion, that doesn't make me laugh. There are some that makes me think, but that's really, really rare, and it's usually beaten by a meme that's really funny. So yeah.
It's like the good time. I think that's the good one. Like and we produce a lot of memes now on the platform every day. It's so nice to see. We checked out some competitors, and like they have maybe 12 memes posted a day. And then I like started compare it with Meme2Earn. I was like, shit, we have a really active platform. We've been working hard to get there, but Meme2Earn is really active. We're really small right now based on how big we can be, but it's really active. It's a lot of memes now. Like, it makes sense to go in here multiple times a day because there's new stuff every hour. There's like 10 new memes.
Yeah, let's pat ourselves on the back because that the meme of the day, that's been a real success. Without it, I think we would have been mostly like the other pages with low content.
Because you need to have fresh content for people to come back. If let's say you have a online YouTube, you go to YouTube and it's the same videos there every time, then you don't go to YouTube. Because it's like it's the same stuff. So, but the Satoru, you should have like a huge pat on the back for all the work you do with meme of the day. It's it's insane. It's really insane.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Yeah,
and it's a great pleasure to make it continue. It's really fun, and I see some incredibly funny memes, like this recent Titan submarine thing. Okay, it's a tragedy, but you can make memes over every tragedy.
It's really good. It's a job to do all that stuff, but
people are getting really creative, and I'm really glad to make people enjoy the platform with these new contents every day.
Yeah. But you're making these banners also custom, right? For the one on the bottom of the text or the copy every day. You're the one making that also, correct?
Yeah, I'm taking the news from the website and I'm editing the popular hashtags, getting ready the tweet templates, etc., etc.
Yeah, because that's also very well made every day, I think. So
Yeah, thank you.
it's really good. I was just wondering if it's you or Freeze that was doing the graphic at the bottom every day, but like it's amazing to see that every day.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
using some.
Zatrov is doing it all. He's doing the image, he's writing all the descriptions, he's finding all the trending hashtags on Twitter, he's finding the trending news to make the topics about. He's doing it all. Once in a blue
And
moon,
he's
he'll ask me like, there's a few different ones to choose from, or maybe there's not so much going on in the news. What should we do today? But otherwise, it's mostly Zatrov like handling the whole thing, and yeah, it's going really
and now
well.
he also takes the black hole stuff. So basically, we can fire me, we can fire you, and we can fire Friss.
Next.
So after a few mother bleeper, it's amazing how
Yeah.
much you're able
So
to do.
basically, we can. But look how much we will save if we fire me, you, and Friss. We will save a lot.
So then we can just change the name to Meme to Zatrov.
Meme to Satrov, yeah.
Meme for Zatrov. I need like one or 2 years to learn the development thing, and I can handle all myself.
Now you have Copilot and AI now. You can do
Yeah.
it. We're out of a job soon anyway.
No,
So.
I would say you can't do it because the bug bounty program on Flamingo is getting so many tickets lately, and
Probably.
it's just like these poor hackers that use ChatGPT or something to like run some code analysis, and they're like, yeah, but I can input an address here and then I can take out how much I want to take out, and I'm like, yeah, please do that then and show me.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I wasn't able to do it, so, but you should still update the contracts. And I'm like, no, we're not gonna update the contract.
And then it's like correction. It's not that you weren't able to, but ChatGPT wasn't able to.
Yeah.
So.
It's I wouldn't say that it's there yet, but yeah, it's coming. It's a huge tool for a developer to use. It makes you more efficient, but there's a lot of times I like have to read the code and make sure that everything is as it should be, and also do a lot of editing of the code. But it basically helps you make the boilerplate. But I still think you need to be a developer or a good developer to use the tools correctly.
And also
Yeah, you can say the
security-wise,
same thing
like
about
don't.
Yeah.
editing, too.
It's like a carpenter getting a drill or some electric tools. You still need a carpenter, even though the tools are really good.
And of course, who will be the first to embrace those tools? It's the people who already are developers. So I think it will be difficult maybe to learn programming now if you rely too much on the Copilot stuff. It might be that you learn it easier, but there might be some pitfalls as to maybe you're not sure why you do those kind of security checks that the code suggests. And I think it's more important now to maybe for up and coming developers to do courses maybe on security on the deep level stuff, so that you have an understanding of why these AI tools are suggesting you write that sort of code. But like it
and the
helps
issue
you.
is that they will stop. They won't get better because people aren't using. I don't even remember Stack Overflow anymore. and then you don't create more data for the AI to get better. So then basically you're stuck with this old pattern, unless it starts, of course, to learn from the better developers when they are developing stuff.
Yeah, that might also be, and I think there's also then created gaps in the market for people who write their own code instead of relying on the AI generated code could potentially earn a lot of money because they're doing stuff that maybe no other people are doing. Like maybe that's more inside Google and these big tech companies where they can shave off some milliseconds here and there and be able to create savings for the company, or even in virtual reality where people can who create the headsets have to be optimized in the code or gaming and stuff like that. Maybe then you shouldn't rely on it. And
but still, it's a good tool to master. I think it's important, and that's also for everyone. I think like for Bordeaux, it's important to embrace it, learn how to use it to be 10 times more efficient, because that's where I feel AI comes in. It can help you be more efficient. It can't replace you because you still need some logical thinking, but it can help you be 10 times more efficient than you were before.
Agreed.
Yeah, for sure. It does help with efficiency. But a lot of what I'm doing is writing like announcement articles about like new features that, to be honest, AI doesn't know about yet. So while I can use it, to like, maybe give like a paragraph or two about like a project, let's say if we're going to partner with or whatnot. But otherwise, there's no way to use AI if thing hasn't happened yet that you're writing about. So,
No,
but
but
yeah,
you can like give it points. I always just like make this for the bug bounty program. I always make this like this is my
With context.
yeah, my core text, and then I say to ChatGPT, please like make this more polite and better, and then like it ends up being a polite answer that's a bit more full than just my bullet points.
But I also start now to. In some cases I don't want to use it, so you can almost see who is responding to the bug bounty tickets, if it's me or if it's odds, because I think it's too polite. I think it's
Yeah,
too
it's
much
really
filler
polite.
text, and it's too much for the receiver
Love,
to read.
love, Mr. Google.
Yes, yeah, and it's it is like, okay, what's the core message you're trying to get across to me here? And I could be more maybe blunt in my messages, but I want to just for the receiver to be able to understand that specific thing I'm trying to communicate, rather than all that politeness that maybe clutters the communication.
I'm more,
I would say.
but it's more like when you're telling them that there's nothing wrong. Like, yeah, then it's more like, there, hacker, or like white hat hacker, thanks a lot for spending your time trying to improve the security of Flamingo. Unfortunately, like this isn't a bug, so we have to like close it, and you won't get paid anything. But we are really grateful that you spend your time looking at our code, trying to make Flamingo the safest DeFi platform on the planet. So it's more like, yeah, I agree.
Love Mr. Google.
Love from Mr. Google. So yeah, but it's but AI is yeah, using it for a lot of stuff, training some of our old models just for fun. I think it's important just to learn the tools. Not that you need to put AI in everything or use it all the time, but just like learn how to handle the tool, learn how to make models, learn how to like
Send
be
tips
able.
to the black hole.
Yeah, send tips to the glory hole.
Speaking of which, 5 minutes left. Have we burned the tips yet, or are we going to do the countdown?
Oh, let's do the countdown and pretend it was burned right now.
All right, let's go. Let's do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burn the tips, baby!
Woo! There we go. It's in the general channel.
600
burn,
billion.
Baby, burn.
On forever.
So
I love the Fireplace token burn event. I live for it. I can't wait till the last Tuesday of every month, and we burn some tips, and the total supply goes down, and the tips that I have and that my friends have are worth a little bit more by market cap because there's fewer tips in the total supply. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, I love it.
And also, we're over 20,000 memes now.
Ooh,
that's pretty
party.
Good.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
8,000 memes. That's like a nice little announcement waiting to happen. So I'll get right on that.
Yeah, I think that should be at least some stuff on Twitter, and make something about that. 20,000. That's a good number.
Yeah, maybe I can join it together with some other facts and make a nice little Medium article and announce it on Twitter and Discord and whatnot. But maybe even in YouTube, I can join forces with Somnium Wave, and we can make a nice YouTube video about it too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Perfect, guys. Now let's we need to jump over to the Flamingo Lagoon.
Yeah. Thanks everyone for joining the audience, and if you want to come with us over to Flamingo, we'll be happy to have you over there. Just join the Flamingo Discord, and we'll see you there. But otherwise, we'll see you on Meme2Earn, and see you in next month's Fireplace, where we burn even more tips. So thanks for joining, everyone. Thanks for joining to the team, and we'll see you at the Flamingo Community Lagoon. Take care.
Perfect. Have a
Bye
nice-
bye.
So, goodbye.